Let's talk about the elephant in the chat room. Texting games, waiting hours to reply, acting distant, trying to be cool or hard to get. Yeah, it's exhausting. G'day everyone! Welcome back to the Hookup Show, your safe space for real talk on modern dating, connection, and all the weird little things we do to show we care, or totally miss the mark. Today we're diving into something we all do, usually without thinking twice: texting. In dating and relationships, text can feel like a lifeline or a landmine. So, in this episode, we're breaking it all down. What kinds of texts do men actually love receiving? Which ones secretly drive them nuts? And what do our texting habits really say about us? Let's get into it. Let's start with the fun stuff: texts that hit the sweet spot. According to dating expert Matt Boggs, there are certain texts that make men melt, even if women rarely send them. Now, full disclaimer, some might sound a bit old school or cheeky, but hey, Matt swears by them. Here are a few highlights from his list. Number 10. I really hate it when guys make huge over-the-top romantic gestures. It's such a waste of money. Surprise! Turns out practicality is sexy to some. Number 9. Screw the party. Let's just stay in and watch Netflix. Nothing beats quality time and chill vibes. Number 8. Guess what? I got us tickets to the Steelers game. Pro tip: showing interest in his interests. Major win. Number 7. Here's a list of reasonably priced birthday gifts I'd actually love. Men love clarity, no guesswork, less stress, and the all-time favorite: pizza, beer, sex, my place. Do I even need to explain that one? But it's not all about sports and snacks. Another source points out that men rarely get compliments, so when they do, it sticks. Try something like, "You're so good at this." "Dinner last night was amazing. You're such a great cook." These little moments of appreciation boost confidence and deepen connection. And don't underestimate the power of a little flirtation. A text like, "I thought of you and my heart started racing." That kind of sensual, emotional imagery, it lingers. Some guys love it when women initiate with a simple, "Hey handsome, how was your day?" Or even a random meme that says, "I thought of you." Bottom line, effort stands out. All right, time to flip the script. What are some texts that don't go down well? Here's what not to do. Pressure texts. Especially early on, texts like, "Where have you been?" That can come off as passive-aggressive, even controlling. Instead, try something more open. "Hey, been a while. How's your week going?" Negative energy texts. Texting to vent or argue. That's a trap. Tone gets lost in translation, and suddenly, World War III in your inbox. One tricky one. "Want to meet my parents this weekend?" Could feel like a trap. Better version. "My folks are in town this weekend. Want to join us for dinner if you're free?" And then there's Matthew Hussey's Hall of Shame. He outlines the 4 annoying texts guys send and how women should respond. Let's break them down. The validate me text. "Miss you." His advice: don't jump in with, "I miss you too." Instead, keep it playful. "That's sweet, thank you." The back from the dead text. After ghosting for weeks: "Hey, been thinking about you." Try replying, "Well, duh." Cheeky, but sets a boundary. The entertain me text. "Hey, minimal effort deserves minimal reward. You can respond with energy, but don't carry the convo alone." The flake text at 11 p.m. "What are you up to?" Best reply: "In my PJs about to sleep. Thought we were catching up earlier, but I figured plans changed." Playful and assertive. In nutshell, constant complaining, draining, demanding instant replies, stressful, walls of text during work hours, overload. A common thread here: respect his time and space. So beyond the individual messages, what about your overall texting style? Some people love texting a lot. They share memes, updates, thoughts, feelings, and for them, texting is connection. Others, more like, text me the time and place, save the convo for in person. And that mismatch, it causes friction. Here's a true story. One guy felt frustrated because a girl always took 18 to 24 hours to reply, unless they were making plans. Even after talking about it, nothing changed. So here's the key takeaway. Compatibility in texting style matters. If one person's waiting anxiously and the other's chilling offline, it creates imbalance and uncertainty. Now, the great debate. Good morning and good night texts. Some find them sweet and consistent. Others, boring and robotic. Ask yourself, is it thoughtful or is it just routine? Want to spot a texting green flag? Timely responses. Remembering details from previous chats. Asking follow-up questions. Matching your energy. Clear, honest communication. Want to build stronger connections. Don't race through topics. If she shares something meaningful, pause. Ask how it made her feel. Go deep before you go wide. Let's talk about the elephant in the chat room. Texting games. Waiting hours to reply, acting distant, trying to be cool or hard to get. Yeah, it's exhausting. Most of this behavior comes from fear. Fear of getting hurt. Fear of seeming too eager. But you know what it creates? Mistrust power plays. Emotional burnout. Texting is not a battlefield. It's not poker. You're not bluffing to win. Instead, just be honest, consistent, kind, vulnerable. You'll attract the people who are doing the same. Anyway, this subject deserves a full episode. So, what's the takeaway? Texting isn't just texting. It's a reflection of how we show care, how we express ourselves, and sometimes, how we protect ourselves. There's no perfect formula. What one person loves, another might roll their eyes at. But here's what works, almost universally. Be direct, be thoughtful, match energy, respect their time and your own. And if something feels off, talk about it. Set expectations. Be real. Because at the end of the day, authentic connection beats clever texting every time. All right, legends, if you got some value from this chat, smash that like button to show some love. And hey, we want to hear from you. Drop a comment below with your biggest takeaway, or share the best dating advice you've ever received. Let's swap some wisdom in the comments. And if you haven't already, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss a juicy episode of our love, dating, and relationship talks. Trust me, you're going to want to be here for what's coming next. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. Stay bold, stay kind, and remember, love favors the brave. Catch you in the next one.